This empty lot once housed the Central West Grill until an 8-alarm fire caused it to collapse. The state fire marshal has stated that if the state fire code had been obeyed, the fire could have been prevented. The developer who proposed building condominiums on the historic but rundown Walker Estate withdrew his application last week, stating that neighbors aren't in favor of the plans. The taste of downtown Marlborough drew in thousands of residents to Main Street on Monday in the Economic Development Corporation's latest efforts to revitalize the downtown area. The single runway of Marlborough Airport was severely damaged when President Barack Obama and his motorcade paid a visit last April, and now the owner wants the government to fix it. Many teens aren't getting the message. 1 in 3 young drivers continues to text behind the wheel despite strict law enforcement practices. Women's Veterans Park is known locally as being one of the most beautiful places in the city, and now, thanks to a recent ceremony, is known nationally as a Blue Star Memorial Byway. Governor Deval Patrick and other education leaders came to the Whitcomb School last week to applaud the district's science, technology, engineering, and math program. The visit was also a chance to celebrate the race to the top funding in Massachusetts.
Education is the single most effective long-term investment the government can make in our collective future.
Governor Deval Patrick toured 2 STEM early college high school classrooms before addressing a group of students and officials in the school library. The STEM program debuted this school year in grades 6 and 9, enrolling nearly 200 students. School officials say the program has been going well so far and will eventually be offered from 6th through the 12th grade.
The race to the top funding has provided a lot of energy for Marlborough Public Schools. We have begun to do the critical work of aligning our curriculum to the Common Core standards and 21st century skills. We had over 50 teachers this summer working very hard to do that work.
The program is funded by a $120,000 planning grant that's spread over 4 years. Marlborough also received about $400,000 in federal Race to the Top money to pay for initiatives like curriculum planning and developing teaching assessment methods.
I am so proud that in the last 5 years, working with the legislature, and thank you, Senator Eldridge and Representative Levy, for being here today. We appreciate so much your partnership. We've been able to invest in the public schools at the highest level in the history of the Commonwealth, even when the bottom was falling out of the rest of the state budget.
There are 258 districts participating in the Race to the Top program in Massachusetts, including about 1,300 schools.
I'm proud of the teachers and the administrators. I'm proud of the students. I'm proud of your families who support you and the other adults who are involved in your lives to encourage you. I'm proud of our partners in the business community and in advocacy groups, and I am proud of our team in state government.
Welcome to the Daily News Break for this Thursday, February 17th, 2011. Here are today's news headlines. That wraps up the Daily News Break. I'm Kristen Doucette. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to watch our full news coverage on Marlborough This Week, which airs every Friday night at 6 p.m. only on WMCT TV. Welcome to Marlborough This Week. I'm Kristen Doucette. The October primary is right around the corner, which will bring the current 3 candidates running for mayor down to 2. We had each of them in our studios this week to ask them a couple of questions. First question was why they are running for mayor.
This is not an easy job. It's a $130 million business.
I just think that's best for the city, as a whole.
If you would like to learn more about your mayoral candidates, you can. A forum is held here on Thursday night, which we are running in its entirety on WMCT TV. Please visit our website at WMCT-TV.com for playtimes. Also on Thursday night, since the primary election is just over 1 week away, City Clerk Lisa Thomas and her staff held an important meeting for wardens and poll workers to discuss issues that can take place during the elections.
We think it's very important that the poll workers are educated prior to each and every election.
It makes it easier for them to approach us with things, and we got things done a lot easier.
A permanent replacement for Marlborough Fire Chief Ricky Plummer won't be put in place until spring. Plummer, who resigned in late August, stated that he did so to focus on his health and family. Since Plummer's departure, Fred Flynn has been serving as the interim fire chief. The city has taken the fire department's rescue truck off the road. The fire department has exhausted its overtime account, and it doesn't have the money at this time to pay employees needed to staff the truck. Recent retirements and long-term injuries have depleted the department's overtime cash. City Council President Arthur Vidgen stated that he expects the City Council will approve a $37,000 transfer on Monday from another fire department salary account that will allow the truck to be put back to work. A group of city officials are discussing improving Ward Park. A public hearing will be held next week to discuss some of the proposed upgrades and talk to neighbors and residents to hear what they envision for the area. The meeting is scheduled for 6 p.m. on Wednesday, September 28th at Memorial Hall. All are welcome to attend.